Pisces, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, lovely to meet you. I'm going to get you guys a general collective message. So remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start off with this beautiful love message deck, should I say. Because we're all about love this year, okay? Now I'm going to read you also some energies that could be going on in your sign at the moment due to the conjunction, which is a major reset. I wrote this last week. Sorry it's taken me so long to get round to you. Here we go. Pisces, this is all about your finances, okay? So a major reset happening once in our lifetime, and this is a Saturn and Neptune conjunction, which has reset everything basically. But this is definitely going to be focusing on your finances, your self-worth. Gifts came up. Yeah, and bringing in the new. It's all about new beginnings for you. So whatever's been stuck is definitely going to be cleared out. So let's get into it. My dog is acting really weird. Everyone's acting really weird today, I'm not going to lie. But that is another story. So let's see. Pisces, show me. Bringing in the rate. Let me bring in... One moment, nearly forgot. Okay. So let's put some Reiki energy. What are you doing? Get down. Dog is just acting so weird. I think he is trying to catch a fly or a spider or something. Hopefully it's not a mouse. Could be though. I live in the middle of I just live in the middle of fields and farmland, so we do get field mice, but I don't know if it's at this time of year. And God forbid if he catches a field mouse, because it would definitely be dead, and I don't want to see a dead mouse. I love mice. I think they're the cutest little things ever. I don't even like it when my dog kills a fly. He killed a fly the other day. I was like, oh, murderer. No, joking. But, I mean, you know. Anyway, let's see. Pisces. Sorry, I just got completely carried away there. Let's see. Nothing's jumping out right now, so I'm going to... Oh, attraction. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. This card keeps coming out a lot, and I'm not even sure if I understand it properly. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. So I think what it's basically saying is a divine connection is more than superficiality. That's where I'm going with it. There's a lot of attraction maybe in the 5D. Maybe you're connecting with somebody and you're attracted to their soul rather than their avatar, rather than their 3D person. Cards have just popped out, thank God. So we've got embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. We've got the labyrinth. Even when you feel lost, there is always a way through the labyrinth. We've got learn. This symbol just sounds... This symbol here is the symbol on a deck of cards that I've got. Have to get this out now. It's going to do me in. Sorry, guys. I'm sure that is the front of the situation deck. Is it? I put all my decks away. It is. Oh, God, it is. Anyway, let love show you how to learn from each other. Cute. And then we've also got this card. Just, it really does bore me. I'm sorry. It really bores me. I can't wait to get rid of this deck. I'm sorry, loves, but it is boring me. Snore me out. All right, so heart. Okay, this is a woman in a wedding dress, and they've got a little heart here. I've never really looked at the picture, to be fair, but I think it's just you begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you are close. I think that's so boring, but that could mean a lot to you. Union, okay. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. And we have got commitment here as well. So commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. Exactly. Very true. So these are your cards. On the bottom of the deck, we have got power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We usually have 5, but today we've got 7 for some reason. So the 7th could be significant to you as well. Let's see what's going on here. So show me Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. I'm so sorry, I completely forgot. It is your birthday month. It is Pisces season. I am also a Pisces. My birthday is in a couple of weeks on the 17th. So yeah, I hate celebrating my birthday. I don't know about you lot. All right, so let's see. Oh, energy's crazy. Attraction. Oh, okay. For attraction, we've got divine soul counterpart. Attraction transcends superficiality. And the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, which are interesting energies, it talks about moving away from toxicities, moving away from where there's chaos, where there's differences, where there's imbalance. And here we've got like a divine masculine energy with the Emperor showing here. This is strong Aries energy, but I'm not going to go into signs today because I feel like they're irrelevant. And I feel like this is also, you know, two people coming together with regards to union, which is why union is here, right? There is going to be victory around this, the 6 of Wands. It's a recognition energy, and this is all about a divine masculine coming into union. I feel there is some work that needs to be done first with these energies showing. I feel like this is someone that needs to stand in their truth, and somebody needs to walk away from something that might be chaotic. It might be a challenge, but with this divine energy of the masculine and the Emperor and the King of Swords, it shows true spirit and strength. If I'm being honest, it's a very strong energy where this probably has to happen before union comes in. So yeah, let's leave that 5 of Swords there, because there is definitely maybe this could be you that has maybe had to get into some conflict, maybe set your boundaries. This could be them setting boundaries outside the connection, but there is somebody definitely having to walk away from something that is chaotic. So let's see with Embrace what destiny has in store for you, Pisces. Show me. Oh, we've got the 5 of Wands. So to embrace this energy of conflict, to embrace this energy of I feel like, again, let's just keep going here 1 minute. Embrace this energy with the 5 of Wands is about other people, challenging, conflict, fight energy. Ah, here you are, Queen of Cups, Pisces energy. This is you. I feel like you're turning your back on conflict. You're having the strength, the courage. You're being protected maybe from this conflict that is going on. You could be, starting something new, very creative with the Page of Wands, something that you're very passionate about. There's a new pathway opening up for you. You could be planning on, moving forward with this. This is something that's got a lot of growth. I feel like you've let go of this energy of the 5 of Wands. This could again be going on outside of you. Okay, so this could be with your person. This could be, people around you that are maybe in conflict, which you might not know about because you are so protected here with the strength energy of Leo and the Page of Wands with the 3 of Wands. Your passions and your love and commitment is towards this. I don't see it being towards conflict. I feel like you're embracing, your destiny and staying in your own lane here. While I believe this is your person with the conflict they're walking away from, it's like you're embracing that. You're maybe, again, connecting with them in a 5D energy, knowing that it's going on, but not being part of it in the 3D. I hope that's making sense. So even when you feel lost, there is always a way through the labyrinth. So you could feel very lost at this time. You could be questioning things around your connection or your spirituality or yourself, even your work environments. There could be a huge change with things that you are doing collaboratively. I feel like it's making you feel lost. With justice, it is here. Your boundaries are high, you're on the right path, because this is going to definitely make sense to you in divine timing. Right now, you could be feeling unbalanced with the Eight of Swords, as I said that. It's almost as if there is some kind of negative mindset around what might happen, a fear-based illusion. I feel like you're maybe mixing a lot in the 3D realm at this time, and it is confusing you with the Magician here. This is a major arcana. This is transcending energy and manifesting things. Again, staying and holding that frequency with the Queen of Swords and that boundary high. It's almost as if you are standing in your truth. You are being logical around how things have to play out. I feel like there's definitely, again, an energy here that could also feel scarcity around this. Somebody that is scared of the presence and the energy that you're holding at the moment. This could be somebody that I feel like might end up in some kind of karmic injustice if they, try and maybe manipulate the situation. You will not be letting them do that. But there is celebration, there is happiness and joy, and new beginnings. I feel like you are letting this love show how to learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So yeah, this is what's happening. You're kind of balancing out the energy and learning, what patterns are not surviving in this connection any longer, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Interesting. So let love show you how to learn from each other. Wow. There could be third party energies. There could be, when I say that, that could be love, work, finances. It could also be dark attachments, entities with the devil energy. It's almost as if there is an energy here of learning from something, from the past, those past patterns, karmic energies, people that are just not on the same pathway as you, I feel like do kind of try and interfere with your new beginning. You could be pulling away from somebody while somebody's trying to hang on. Your destiny could be, being courageous and passionate about celebrating a new beginning in love, or maybe not. It's like you are taking control here, and somebody, I feel like you are scared, could possibly come back with old patterns. So this is definitely something to close out with the world. It's almost as if a new cycle has begun for you, but maybe not somebody else. And it's like you're learning whether or not that is, with the Ace of Pentacles. This is a whole very committed energy. It's a new beginning. And it is definitely something that, will bring balance here with the Six of Pentacles. This is your finances. Remember, this is going to be very much about you and how you're going to take control and action with what excites you, what you're passionate about. And I feel like here you're going to have something that's going to make you feel, wow, this is a wish come true. This is something that is going to balance out financially for me. And it's almost as if you've learned a lot of how not to do that. You've learned your lessons with your finances. And also I feel like this has definitely got a lot to do with energy, and balancing out the energy and not being chaotic, not rushing into anything, taking your time with the Two of Pentacles, again, it's all about making the right decisions. Are you going to have this balanced out? Are you going to learn? But there is definitely something here new approaching, something that's going to be whole, solid, and financially grounding for you. And I do feel like it's going to have a lot to do with the commitment and love that you give to others, and maybe this connection, how you understand them, and again, their challenges. I feel like definitely someone you're connecting with is in an opposite kind of energy to you. Yeah, you're walking away here. It's almost as if, you know, this is you in this energy with the Queen of Wands, turning your back, making decisions, being courageous. You know what you want. You're not letting anybody get in the way of that. You're still holding love. You're still being grounded, compassionate, and spiritual, but your boundaries are high, and you will walk away from anything that no longer serves you. I do feel like you are keeping this to yourself, thinking of ways and plans of how to do this, maybe in a quiet way, without, rattling anyone's feathers or hurting anybody intentionally. It's like your focus is on your new beginning and your finances. It's definitely a lot of planning, a lot of action, but a lot of turning your back, walking away, and standing in this strong energy of the Queen of Wands, which is a very fiery energy, Aries energy, with the Four again, new beginnings, taking leaps and bounds of faiths and holding this energy. We are now in an this is, we're not in the age of Pisces anymore. We're in the age of Aquarius, and this is a new age for you. This is who you're stepping into. Yes, you are love and light and caring, but you're also determined, you're also courageous, and you are also very much maybe on an awakening journey, a journey where you might even have something unexpected when it comes to this union, this commitment. With the Four of Wands, it talks about a higher level of commitment. The Lovers, very twin flame energy, and making a decision, a choice in love. Are you going to take a leap with the Fool? Are you going to stay in that energy with the Queen of Swords and hold your boundary up too high, maybe? So it's having that even balance, I feel like, when it comes to this connection. So you are going to begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are close with the world. You could be at a distance from this person. And the Star, there is some kind of awakening, some energy of light. This is a healing energy. It comes after the Tower, when the universe comes in, steps in, and it's pure destruction, but then you see a way through it. You see some kind of light. You can't stay in that place for too long. It's only when you have that period of time to do the shadow work, you start to see the light. And with the Temperance energy, this is protection. This is, Spirit saying, we are here, we are helping you, we are guiding you. And I feel like it has to happen that way, before you rush into anything. You have to focus on your craft, and be independent financially as well, but not just financially, be independent in every way. So here with the Empress, it's almost as if you are embodying that divine energy with the divine feminine. You are in the Nine of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Wands, you are the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, because you are the divine Empress, and you can take on and embody every single one of those energies, but holding it from a place of self-love as well, protecting your energy, protecting everyone else's energy around you. And I feel like when somebody does come close towards you, you can recognize, yes, this person is part of my journey, but you're still in this single energy with the Nine of Pentacles. You're still here holding your own frequency and protecting it, not letting anything or anyone tarnish that, because that is pure abundance. And also patiently waiting for that last pentacle. And that's where union and commitment come into this, So let's see with the divine soul the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So yeah, whilst you're in this energy of being abundant and holding your frequency, lots of different opportunities will open up to you. So you might have many different kind of pathways that you can choose from. That might be a new job, it might be a new community, a spiritual practice, a new learning, a new relationship, a new destination, anything, even a new home. But all these things are opening up because you are magnetizing them to you. And this is where I feel like you might be least expecting when your divine masculine appears, when you walk away and you are free in the Nine of Pentacles energy. So here we've got the Seven of Swords with the Four of Wands. You could be being very strategic as well, keeping this to yourself. Obviously, the 1111 card is all a very twin flame energy. Again, it is union in divine timing, but with the Seven of Swords, maybe being strategic around the union, not wanting to, again, rush in and continue those same old toxic patterns. It's more so that you are aligned, you're in divine empress energy. I'm not going to let anybody come and ruin that. And if that means I have to be sneaky and protect my union when it should come in, and when the divine energy is ready, then so let it be. So it's being tactile, being strategic. The Seven of Swords is a very untrustworthy and a deceitful kind of energy. But with these cards, this is yellow, this is yellow, this is yellow, this is yellow. This can be a very bad card, dependent on which other cards are around it. Okay, these cards are just giving us little tappets of energy, and depending on where they lay next to each other, they mean different things. And here, this is meaning you being strategic and sneaky around what you are allowing people to be a part of. When you are in the divine energy of the Empress, it's a very abundant frequency. So to give that away to anyone would be not great. It's like taking a big bowl of sweets away from a child, they'd start crying. It's just not worth it. Just give me my joy, my sweets, and leave them all to me. It's like you're being greedy, because again, if somebody is not in the right frequency and you are giving them your energy, then union is just back to that same karmic cycle. It's like it repeats itself. So yeah, I feel like when you least expect it, you might be protecting your energy, but this, I feel, is going to be coming into union, and you will be taking a leap of faith with that fall into a new beginning. Commitment is an important factor to achieve. So let's see. So we've got the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords have just popped out. So this could be, again, your divine masculine coming into the 3D with something of a material status, whether it be, a ring like it says here in the card, or whether it is a spiritual energy with the Four of Swords, somebody that has done the work. King of Wands energy, again, a divine counterpart that can have the passion, the determination, the courage to plan and take action, because it's all about inspired action. That's what union is. It's not kind of, talking about it or living in the 5D where you've reunited or you're at peace. It's being at peace in that 3D and taking action with what makes you passionate and what excites you. And if two people can do that at the same time, then yeah, they can come into your energy field, and it can be peaceful and it can feel like pure bliss. But until then, I don't think that it will. And this is saying, the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. So they would have to be at that same frequency for it to come into an alignment. So that is your main message, which was quite a lot there. And I'm going to get you some more messages just in case we've missed anything out. We are going to continue with the power of love. And also, if you've got any questions that you would like to ask the universe, I'm going to get you 3 different answers. If you've got 3 questions, then think of 3. But it will be question 1, question 2, and question 3. So let's see here. Anything else for my Pisces? Wedding. Goodness me. Some of you guys could be getting married. There could be an actual real commitment with regards to, you know, a physical ring and somebody, you know, healing and union. And I mean, it could end up being happily ever after, Pisces here. But at the moment, I do feel like you are feeling, or there is some kind of distance, and that distance is really important. Stay optimistic. So positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. So again, yeah, don't doubt anything. Hold the frequency. Wow. I don't see you doing so. But we have got optimism twice. So this again, twin flame energy could be mirroring each other's energy, could be both needing to stay in your own frequency and staying optimistic, reminding as well, opening yourself to others. So I feel like that is really important when it comes to community, and making sure that when you are moving into this new energy, you are going to experience it with others, you know, and there is a like-minded community where you can help each other. You know, doing the work and helping people also do the work. You could be a healer, you could be helping people love themselves. There could be also someone here that, you know, does need to maybe learn to love themselves a little bit more. You know, it's almost as if when you love yourself, you're more attractive. Yeah, so the love that you have for yourself is never going to be compared to anything else. So leave your fears behind. There is still some kind of fear based around this, and this could be your person, okay? Because I am getting that energy where there is still work to be done. Yes, this could come into union. Yes, this is very powerful. However, I do feel like there is still work to be done. Not a lot of work, just a very tiny little bit of work. Where's that dog gone? Oh, it's over there still. Yeah, so leave your fears behind. Now, let's get you some questions if you've got any. You might not have. For sure, it's just popped out. But this is going to be, let me give them a little shuffle. Of course, it's just popped out. We've also got Knight. All right then. So this is going to be question 1. This is going to be question 2, question 3. And we're going to get you some advice as well. So advice for my Pisces. Here we go. Wow. The Hierophant. That is crazy. Okay. So Pisces, we do have the Hierophant here. The 5th could be significant, but let me read you this energy. This is again a higher level of commitment. And it could be anything that you're passionate about right now, but it could definitely be this connection. So let me read this to you. So when this card appears, it reminds me to be committed to a spiritual practice, to ensure a conscious contract to my higher power. And when I have a daily practice of prayer and meditation, steeped in gratitude and committed to being a co-creator, life works out in wondrous ways. Rituals are in my highest good at this time. Exchanging vows are also heightened. So let's get you some answers. If you chose question number 1, we have got yes. If you chose question number 2, we have got stop. And if you chose question number 3, that is going to be revealed in divine timing. So Pisces, these are your messages. I hope they have helped you in some way. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Love you. Bye.